praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. I see this life like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs, seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, but doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, but doing the right thing. I could lie, couldn't lie, could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong, we're doing the right thing. I could lie, couldn't lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn.
remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Kayla. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Mindy Johnson, and I am the principal of Leading Edge Academy Online, and I am so excited to be here. And I'm going to get emotional before this whole thing even starts. This is the biggest crowd we have ever had for our online high school graduation. You know, 10 years ago, Delmer, when you decided we should do this online thing because it was kind of cool, who knew that it would bring us to this point today? And the timing with everything that's going on in our world, wow. Thank you, parents. Thank you, families. Thank you, students, for helping this school become an awesome and amazing thing. Thank you to our staff and faculty. Really, you are the heart and soul of all that we do. Thank you. I would like to take a minute to introduce the next two people who are going to be coming up to chat with you tonight. Please feel free. This is a very fun evening. So take lots of pictures, get up, move around, do all the things because this is the moment. I told him that yesterday morning when we were together, Tuesday morning, yesterday. Wow. When we were together, I said, this is not about you guys. This is about your families and all that you have done to get them to this point. Without further ado, please let me introduce our network director, Mrs. Lori Anderson, as well as the president and founder of our Leading Edge Academy schools, Pastor Delmer Giese. Mrs. Anderson.
Thank you, Mindy. This tonight, believe it or not, is a dream come true for me. And you think, why you and who are you? The truth of it is, tonight, between tonight and tomorrow night, Leading Edge Academy will graduate over 75 students out of high school. And guys, and when we started with 17 students, this here was the size of our entire student body when we got started. But it was a dream. And now I know they're talking to all of us about dreams that we're supposed to have or not supposed to have. But I want to talk to you a little bit about dreams. When I got out of high school, I didn't have a clue, much less a dream. Really and truly, guys, the whole idea of Leading Edge Academy didn't come to me until I was almost 50 years old. And I know some of you think 50 is out there. For the rest of us, some of us think that 50 is kind of still a whippersnapper. How many of you know what I'm talking about? But it's amazing. Yeah, I know you do, Arnie. It's amazing what can be done when you got a dream. And what I always tell everybody is you don't have to have a big dream when you get out of high school. Your dream can just be to get through college or trade school or the armed forces or wherever it is you're going. That can be your next dream. When I was young, I had lots of dreams to practice on. And then when I got a bit older, I had the dream of having a school just like this. And I'm telling you, the dream was bigger than me. The dream was bigger than I could be, and I wanted a dream that would outlast me. And indeed, Leading Edge really will. And when you have a big dream like that, you get great and wonderful people to help you. Teachers, staff, office help, wonderful people. Sarah, Mindy, Lori, who used to be the principal at Leading Edge here in Gilbert. Now she's our executive director. And I think of those that have come before us. I think of Jerry Slimmer. I get almost emotional, Jerry. Jerry taught in the big boy school for years and then came and helped us for a couple years here at Leading Edge. Do you know why guys like that, with that kind of credentials, do that? Because they see what we're doing for kids just like you. Because they believe in kids just like you. I see Beanne was kind of our beginning online lady. Remember that, Beanne? In that old office by by the Mexican food restaurant. And it used to be a dentist's office. We turned it into a school classroom, and Deanne made it work. And then we grew and developed. And my thing is, guys, dreams don't ever stop, because I think they're supposed to go beyond who we are. We are getting ready. Matter of fact, the construction workers are doing it now. They're building in the wing, I think the wing, wherever that wing is, we're building a special middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Because sometimes that age kids kind of get left in the process, but we're building a campus especially for them. We're hiring people especially for them, and we're so excited for it. We are starting a high school in East Mesa. This year is our first year, and we're going to add 1 grade a year for the next 4 years, and then 4 years, we'll have another high school out there. I won't tell you which one it is, but a very large non-denominational church has approached us. We've toured the building, and they said, would you start a school here? And we are making serious plans, not this year, but maybe next year to start a school. And I'm not going to tell you the name of the church because it's not a done deal yet. But see, I think this dream goes on and on and on. I always tease, long after I'm talking to Jesus personally, Leading Edge is going to be doing wonderful things for students just like it is here. And so it is a dream come true for me. I've always said it's not what you do, it's what you set in motion. It's not what you do, it's what you set in motion. So guys, when you guys just get out of high school, you might have a dream or two. I always call it practice dreams. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be a huge success coming out of the gate. You just got to be going somewhere. And I will close. My son played football for Goldwater High School. And he was pretty good, actually. And I remember when he was a freshman, I would go watch them practice. And then I would watch the varsity right across the fence practice. And I would think, oh, my word, those guys in varsity, they hit so hard and they run so fast and they just collide. And these little freshmen, it'd kill them. And then Jeff played JV. And then his junior year played varsity. And then when I watched him practice in varsity, I would look over at the freshmen and I would say, my word, those kids aren't blocking, they're just leaning into each other. Because when he got out of high school, when he got ready for varsity, he was ready to play. And you guys are ready for the next challenge. You don't have to be afraid. You are capable to do what you've got to do next. Your next step's not going to be your last step for any of us. It never is. But you are capable of taking the next step. So I say, God bless you. I wish and pray the best for you.
Okay, there we go. We always set this up so I always speak first, because who wants to follow Delmer in giving a speech? Somehow that didn't happen tonight, but that's okay. I do want to take a minute to say welcome to everyone, parents, families, friends, graduates, staff. I say every year at these ceremonies that, we thank you for being here to help us recognize their accomplishments and to celebrate this milestone. But this year seems extra special because, we weren't sure this time last year whether we'd get to be in person here having these kind of ceremonies. So I really thank you guys for being here to help us celebrate the Leading Edge Academy online graduating class of 2021. As you guys all know, this last year was like no other in the world and in education. And I just really want to thank all the parents, all the students, and all the staff who really remained very flexible. You persevered. You rose above all of the challenges that this year brought. And without all of that from each and every one of you, we wouldn't be able to be here tonight. So thank you. Parents, graduation day is always a time for celebration. It's a source of pride and accomplishment, and a time for reflection on all the years I'm sure that seem like they fly by. I want to personally thank all of you for entrusting Leading Edge Academy to educate and serve your children. We know you have many choices, and we are so honored that you chose us. Teachers and staff, we cannot talk about the accomplishments of our graduates without thanking our amazing staff who helped to make this all possible. If you are part of the Leading Edge Academy online staff, could you please just stand for a moment and be recognized? The dedication and support that you have all provided our graduates is immeasurable. Without you, this milestone would not have been possible for many. I want to give a special thanks to Sarah Williams, whose dedication to our students helped to see us through some of the most difficult challenges that the pandemic threw our way. That dedication is one of only many reasons that beginning in 2021-22, Sarah Williams will be officially the Leading Edge Academy online principal. Congratulations and thank you, Sarah, and thank you to all the online staff for your service. I want to end by taking a moment to address the graduates. Students, thank you for all your hard work, your dedication, and your persistence that has allowed us to be here tonight to celebrate you. Congratulations to each of you for this great accomplishment, and I'm confident that we're going to see great things from you in the future. It has been my pleasure to serve all of you, and I'm going to leave you with this. When Mrs. Williams asked me to say a few words, I thought about what I could say that you either haven't already heard or you don't already know. I mean, you are high school graduates, so you know a lot. So I decided to share 4 things that I did not know the day I graduated high school, but that I know today. And these are things that I wish I would have known then. So here we go, 4 things. Number 1, always remember to have some compassion for yourself and for others. Life is not easy, and it's going to come at you really fast. There is no such thing as perfection. Number 2, failure is inevitable. We all know that. But the great news is that failure is often the best teacher, and it often instills much needed humility. We grow the most when we learn to fail in the best way possible. Number 3, it's okay to be afraid. Fear will always be a player in your life, but you get to decide if that fear is in the starting lineup or sitting on the bench. As long as your desire to grow and to discover is greater than your desire not to mess up, you're on the right track. Last but not least, number 4, take action. I once heard someone say that it doesn't matter if your dreams come true if you spend your life sleeping. Plan for the future, but live in the now, where the action is happening. Remember, life is a journey, not an outcome. And with that, I'd like to congratulate again the Leading Edge Academy online class of 2021. God bless you all, and the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
All right. I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith is one of our awesome and amazing math teachers. And when I tell you that she can teach math in ways that even I understand, it's amazing. So please welcome Mrs. Smith.
The number 1 core value of all Leading Edge Academy schools is character above all else. To display character at LEAO, students have the opportunity to serve in school-related projects as well as in their own community. The student we are honoring tonight has been with Leading Edge for his whole high school career. Each year, he has turned in over 40 hours of community service. He has served faithfully at his church for many years, serving on the technical team and even using his welding skills to create display items for the church. Additionally, this student has helped his peers and family on various projects or assisting his siblings with schoolwork. He is kind, compassionate, and is looking forward to another year at EVIT before moving on to college. Please join me in honoring one of the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Community Service Award honorees, Tyler Hayes. Congratulations, Tyler.
Thank you. Please welcome our classroom facilitator for the Gilbert Resource Room, She also manages all of our high school electives, Mrs. Creamer.
The second student we are honoring tonight joined our school her senior year. She has a very warm personality and is kind, respectful, and obviously loves her family. Over the course of the year, we have gotten to know this student as she came into the resource room. She has spoken of her love for helping others, especially children. Her goal is to one day become an elementary teacher. This student has served in her church nursery and watches her younger siblings as well. She finished the school year strong, even while holding down more than one job. Next year, she plans to attend CGCC, where she will begin courses in early childhood education. Please join me in honoring one of the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Community Service Award honorees, Yasleen Blanco. The first student selected for the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Student of the Year is truly an amazing student who had to overcome personal and academic challenges in order to even graduate. He came to LEAO his sophomore year behind in credits. He has persevered to make up his missing credits while finishing his required credits to graduate. This student has grown significantly over the years that I have known him. He has set many goals for this year and for after graduation. He comes to the resource room with a positive attitude every day. Despite not having internet access at home, he managed to maintain his grades throughout the COVID pandemic. He has shown great dedication and character throughout his time with LEAO, and we look forward to what the future holds for him. Please join me in honoring the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Student of the Year, Pedro Saldillo.
They don't know, so that's why they're like. Please welcome Mrs. Martin. She was our classroom facilitator at Maricopa. She is my right hand, and she is an amazing, amazing advocate for our students. She's going to present the next award, Mrs. Martin.
The second student selected for the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Student of the Year is also an amazing student who has worked tirelessly on not only her coursework, but also obtaining a certification from EVIT as well. This student has been at LEAO all 4 years of her high school career. Though she is rarely seen in the resource room, she is a wonderful communicator, kind and respectful with her teachers and peers, and has a compassionate heart for animals. This student maintained an A average at LEAO while earning her certificate as a veterinary assistant from EVIT. She plans to go to Pima Medical Institute to finish her degree and become a veterinarian. We are proud of her hard work, dedication to her studies, and looking forward to her bright future. Please join me in honoring one of the 2021 Leading Edge Academy Online Students of the Year, Victoria Rodriguez.
Not as short as Mrs. Johnson. Ooh, that's not hard. I'm Mrs. Williams, the assistant principal, soon to be principal of Leading Edge Academy Online. Next year, we are happy to announce that we are going to be a K-12 charter school. So we'll be serving students all the way from kindergarten through high school. Right now, I'm going to introduce our valedictorian. Ethan came to us this year having completed most of his high school career homeschooling while taking some college-level classes. He's worked hard to maintain a 4.0 all school year. Ethan has been awarded the Lumberjack Scholarship at Northern Arizona University. He's also been accepted into the Honors College. He will be studying business management at NAU next year, where it's nice and cool and breezy, and we'll all be jealous. Please welcome Ethan Sequeira.
Good evening to all the family, friends, and faculty of Leading Edge Academy Online. Allow me to introduce myself. As I'm sure most of you don't know me, my name is Ethan Sequeira. One interesting fact about me is that I enjoy watching YouTube videos on how to be productive and then obviously not use any of the information at all. I had the pleasure of meeting my fellow classmates for the first time yesterday morning. That's the wife of the online student. Even though our time spent together was short, I probably wish all of them the best of their luck in their lives. I'm sure their families are proud of them as well. Normally in a speech like this one, a speaker would reminisce about all the experience of high school. But because I attended online, I'll have to make some up. Like stressing out about when you and your friends don't have the same lunch hour, asking someone out on a date and everything is going well until you both ghost each other over something that really isn't that really shouldn't matter. Having 10 friends you haven't talked to since freshman year, but still in your contacts and like your posts on social media. Continually telling your one friend, Jake, not to date freshmen when he's a junior. Or memories of that one substitute teacher who pronounces everyone's last names wrong. If you know, you know. In spite of all those memories, or lack of them, we can all look back on the good and bad moments of high school. But thankfully, for better or for worse, it's in the past. We've completed this chapter of our lives and will march towards whatever we have in the future. While thinking about what to say tonight, it reminded me when I taught a friend of mine a video game I like to play. Since I'd played it for around 2 years now, I forgot how difficult it was to pick up, and the vast amount of different characters, game modes, and maps. I forgot about how long it took me to learn the roster of characters, their strengths and weaknesses, and the niche things that originally made me like the game so much. We tend to forget how hard things are when we're starting out. Instead, we think only about now and what we're trying to achieve in the future. Even if things feel hard now, if you power through it, you'll probably look back on all the hard work you put in and hopefully say it was worth it. You'll probably forget how hard it actually was, and it may seem even easier. Hopefully leaving you with a sense of accomplishment to your past self and putting in the effort to your future self benefits from. As a side note, my parents wanted me to thank them during this speech, but since I'm a third born, I can't do it in a normal manner. So thank you for birthing me, even though I had no say in the matter, and then raising me well for making up for not asking my opinion or permission beforehand. I'm a firm believer that high school wasn't so much about what I learned, but more about learning how to learn. My hope for our class is that we can use these skills, whatever we learned through high school, to achieve success in our future. Thank you. I'm going to pass the mic over to Mrs. Williams.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. I told him yesterday, I said I didn't even have to beg you to write your speech. He just was like, sure. Here we go. Good evening and welcome once again to the Class of 2021 graduation ceremony for Leading Edge Academy Online. We are very thankful for each of you and so proud of all our graduates have accomplished in the last 4 years. At 24 students, 15 who are walking tonight, this is our largest graduating class to date. 10 of our graduates completed their graduation requirements in December, 2 of them leaving to serve in the military this spring. We have 4 students graduating with full certifications from the East Valley Institute of Technology and students going on to college on full or partial scholarships. Great job. You guys did it. Again, like has been said before, to say that this year has been challenging is an understatement. I really don't have adequate words to express how grateful I am that we are all here together this evening. Through difficult times, struggle, and loss, you all have persevered through something none of us has faced before. As adults, we are supposed to have all the answers. And this year proved that we, the adults, are not always the best example of what the right answer is. More times than not, I have seen you, our future, lead us and be the ones leading us out of despair. I have seen you show up, keep leading, keep working hard, and now we get to benefit and reap the rewards of your hard work. I know that there are some people who are missing loved ones this evening. Sorry. Loss has become a part of our lives, closer to us than ever before. So at this time, I would like to pause and remember those of us who have lost, those who are not here with us, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, grandparents, sons and daughters. If you would please join me in a moment of silence to honor those who are not with us today. Thank you. We know that those who are not here with us live inside of you and will live through you. Okay, I knew I wasn't going to make it. I apologize. I'm so proud of you, class of 2021. You are all the good things. I see you guys, and I see hope, and I see joy, and I see love, and I think that you guys represent the best of who we are. Even as Pastor said, if you don't know what that is or what that means, that's okay, because guess what? None of us did. And all you need to do is keep doing the next right thing. My kids are younger, and they love Avengers, and my daughter loves Elsa and Anna. And every time I hear that song, Do the Next Right Thing, I think, yes, that's our theme, right? Just keep doing the next right thing. And you don't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be momentous. It just has to be right. So go out, be all the good things to this world, enjoy yourselves, live your life, and be the best person that you can be. And you will do great things in this world. Congratulations, class of 2021. One more thing before we end. I want to take a moment to recognize two wonderful women who have worked tirelessly to make Leading Edge Academy Online what it is today. So Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Smith, who will now officially kill me, will you please come and stand in the front? I must say that without Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Smith, LEAO would not exist. I joined the staff in 2017, and I quickly became a part of these ladies' lives. Mrs. Johnson led Leading Edge Academy Online from just a credit recovery program to a fully accredited online high school. Mrs. Smith, who doesn't like to write as much as she likes to do math, has written more grants for this school than anybody I know. And you would think that I would do that, but no, Mrs. Smith, they're always working tirelessly for your students. Most of these kids are here because Mrs. Smith met with them on a Zoom or helped them with math, or Mrs. Johnson gave them extra time to finish a final exam, even though it was due 5 days ago. It doesn't matter. And they are what LEAO represents. Mrs. Johnson will be full-time at Gilbert Early College as the principal, as she has the last 2 years. And Mrs. Smith is ditching me and going to be with the in-person students as well, because Mrs. Johnson bribed her. In all seriousness, though, Leading Edge Academy Online absolutely 100% would not be what it is today without Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Smith. Will you please join me in thanking them for all of their hard work? Can you please open it? You guys take it out. So our mascot is an owl. It's really hard to find an owl that's not creepy. So these wonderful women have our statue of thanks. And it's big and large, so they can't forget us. So thank you both very much. I would like to introduce now the best part. We're all going to walk across the stage and scream and cheer. I'm going to introduce our English teacher, Miss Gulbranson. She'll be reading the names of the graduates.
At this time, we will present the students with their diplomas. Please feel free to take pictures and celebrate your graduate. Graduates, please stand. Yaslin Blanco. Hikaru Ban. Demarian Cunningham. Kayla Dedman. Jonathan Enriquez. Tyler Hayes. Jacob Hendricks. Jaden Cages. Madison Padilla. Tegan Rivers. Victoria Rodriguez. Pedro Salido. Ethan Sequeira. Brianna Smith. Jolie Smith. Please join me in honoring our students who graduated early in order to join the military. They are not in attendance this evening as they are already at boot camp. Connor Doss for the Air Force. James Price for the Army. Please join me in honoring the rest of the class of 2021 graduates who graduated early or chose to attend our ceremony virtually. Michaelin Duffy, Dylan Fiala, Isabel Gonzalez, Morgan Thompson, Graydon York, Rogelio Jimenez, and Chandler Welch.
Okay, let's give them one more round of applause. Okay, now you can stand back up. Sorry. Graduates, please rise for the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel from right to left signifies the passage from student to graduate. In recognition of your new status, class of 2021, please move your tassels to the left as we applaud your outstanding efforts. It is my honor to present to you the graduated Leading Edge Academy Online Class of 2021. As the graduates exit, please allow them to exit all the way. And then you are welcome to join us for a cake reception in the lobby. There's a little area to take photos. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Congratulations.
So we talked on